Hello, everybody. I'm Richard Osman. Welcome to a brand new week on House of Games. I'm joined by four famous faces. One of them, at the end of the week, will be contractually obliged to take home this awful trophy. Who is it going to be? It'll be one of these four. Clifton, Kemah Bob, Victoria Derbyshire, and JJ Chalmers. Welcome one, welcome all. Kevin, how lovely. Now, listen, proven winner. OK, in life and on television, but usually in a pair. How are you flying solo?
Yeah, probably not as good. I feel, you know, people always go, well, I've got more emotional intelligence than sort of actual intelligence. My intelligence is more sort of in my movement.
You've got dancing intelligence.
Yeah, so
I
don't know if that's going to come up.
It almost certainly won't. Listen, who knows? If on Thursday there's a dancing round, you'll know the producers have gone, it's going so badly for Kemah. Can we just put some dancing in, please? Kemah, how lovely to have you here. Now, Kemah, stand-up comedians do very well on this show. Okay? But, and I don't think I'm telling any tales out of school, you are an American lady.
It's true.
And that's less useful, I think, sometimes with our general knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not proud of it, and I think this is going to be a fun week. I just want to say I'm honoured to be here with you lovely people.
And we're all going to learn something, aren't we?
Yes, especially me. I'm going to learn a lot.
So, for example, if I said to you, rent a ghost, do you know what I was talking about?
Well, you gotta buy a phantom.
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much worked out rent a ghost straight away.
Is that a service?
It is. It's, hold on a minute. It's not, but it should be.
Oh,
so this is what I'm saying. The British popular culture stuff might be an issue.
Yeah, but hey, I respect it, I love it, and I look forward to assimilating further.
All you have to do is respect rent a ghost. It's the only thing that needs to be doing.
Done.
Victoria.
Hello, how are
Now,
you?
I'm really well. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Someone's going to win the trophy at the end of the week, but at the end of every show, there is also a daily prize. Would you like to take a look at today's daily prize?
Yes, please.
Tell me what you might like to take home if you win Monday's House of Games. We've got the golf umbrella, the plant pot, the cricket bat, the reusable coffee cup, and the fondue set today.
I would actually go for the umbrella, Richard, if that's
Really?
right. Yeah.
OK, this is any reason you're lacking an umbrella in your life?
Because it looks like a really nice piece of kit.
OK, there you go. That's good. JJ, what would you go for if you've won many things in your life, of course, medals galore. I don't imagine you've won any of these things.
Wow, my eyes on a fondue set. Wouldn't it be great to have your friends round for a fondue and to be able to regale them about this great week?
Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. JJ Chalmers. That's nicely done, isn't it? Rounds it off beautifully. Right, listen, we're going to be together all week playing quizzes. Someone's going to win at the end of the week. Who's it going to be? Well, we don't know. Every time I press this buzzer, a new round comes up. I never know what's coming up. I don't know any of the answers either. Shall we play our first round?
Yes.
Our first round on Monday's House of Games is... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'll ask you two questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. OK? Very best of luck. Here are your first two. Drop it like it's hot, rapper. And spiny mammal, e.g. video game character Sonic. Yes, JJ.
Snoop Dogg Hedgehog.
Snoop Dogg Hedgehog. Well played, JJ. Lovely start to the week.
Right, that's me for the week.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be lovely if all you had to do all week was turn up, say Snoop Dogg Hedgehog, and that was you done. Yeah. And you walked off with a fondue set. Lovely. Next question. The shorter of Frank Carson's two famous catchphrases and a French song known in English as Brother John. That's a lot to unpack in this one. Yes, Victoria.
It's a cracker, Frere Jacques.
It's a cracker, Frere Jacques. Well played.
Well done.
Next question. Who is this? And common name for the Central Criminal Court. JJ.
Tom Daly Old Bailey.
Tom Daly, Old Bailey. Well played, JJ.
Wow.
Tom Daly, Old Bailey. Next question. Computer keyboard command that interrupts a malfunction. And long-running soap featuring the Rover's Return. Yes, Kevin.
Control-Alt-Delete, Coronation Street.
Well,
Oh, is the right answer.
That's
Well done,
good.
Kevin.
that was good.
That is good.
Nice to get on the board, isn't it?
Do you know what? what I got wrong in the first couple of questions, I was trying to smash the answers together. That's not what we're playing.
OK, there we go. That'll be at the end of the show, don't do rhyming.
No.
Do answer smash at the end. That's the key. Well played, Kevin. Control or delete Coronation Street. Next question. Who is this? And what is the title of this song?
How I long to be there.
Victoria.
Michael Portillo, Is This the Way to Amarillo?
Michael Portillo, Is This the Way to Amarillo? Well played, Victoria. Next question. 2008 Michael Sheen film about a series of political interviews and first person to judge both Strictly and Britain's Got Talent. Oh, Kevin, can't believe you didn't get it. Victoria.
Frost Nixon and Alicia Dixon.
Frost Nixon, Alicia Dixon. Well played, Victoria.
Wow.
They're very satisfying answers to give, aren't they, when they rhyme with each other?
Yeah.
There's something
Yeah.
about it. Final question in this round. 70s US TV police duo played by Soul and Glazer. And what is the title of this song?
I've known a few guys who thought they were.
Yes, Kevin.
Starsky and Hutch. That don't impress me much.
Oh, lovely end of the round. Well played, Kevin.
Well done.
So proud of you, Kevin.
The end. Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
Yeah.
That's the end of rhyme time. Let's take a look at our very first leaderboard of the week. Kemah keeping her powder dry for now. On nothing, JJ and Kevin, you have 2 each. Our early leader, Victoria Derbyshire, with 3 points. Well played. Play
That
round
won't
two.
last.
Who knows?
No, that's true.
We shall find out. Let's see if it lasts through round 2, which is going to be distinctly average. This is a pairs game. The player in last place chooses their partner. As always, currently, Kemah, you find yourself in 4th.
Thank you.
I wonder. Oh, thank you so much. I wonder who you would like to play this round with.
Well, it's so tough because everyone here is so lovely, and you guys have great glasses, but I'm gonna have to go with my bare-eyed queen, Victoria.
Cool.
So Kemah and Victoria are a team. Victoria, if you swap places with Kevin, please.
You're welcome, Victoria.
Victoria and Kemah are a team. Kevin and JJ are a team. Tablets out, please, everybody. Oh. I'm going to ask you a series of questions now. You just have to write down a number as your answer, OK? And I will take the answer as each pair as the average of your numbers. Have a little go at home, team up with someone if you wish, or just give your own answer, see how close you get. Here's the first thing we're looking for. How many teeth does a great white shark have? How many teeth does a great white shark have?
That is a great question.
That's a good question.
And that's at any one time, not throughout its life. And this is according to the World Wildlife Fund. Everyone is locked in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about this at all, Victoria. What's your thinking and what answer have you given?
My thinking is they have loads of teeth, but they're all quite massive, so I haven't gone for a really high number.
Gotcha. So you're not in the millions.
Correct.
Yes. So you've gone for...
I've gone for
Yeah, that sounds
2, 3, 1.
That sounds possible. Kemah, you gone up or down from 2, 3, 1?
Like, I had 2, 1, 6, but then something was like, put an L on that one, so now I have 2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6. Put an L on that one.
We're really
2,
close.
4, 6.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
close.
Yeah.
So your average is they have 238.5 teeth. Kevin, what were you thinking here?
A bit lower than that. I've really got nothing to go on.
Yeah.
Other than, they're quite big. It's going to be more teeth than I've got.
You'd have thought so.
I've gone for 150.
150. I love a question that I have no idea the answer to because everything sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
JJ, are you sounding reasonable?
Well, there's the old rows of teeth and whatnot, and it sounds reasonable, but this is what I'm most happy with. 150.
Oh, wow.
No way.
We would have made a great dance duo.
Oh, yeah.
So we're so in
choreography.
sync.
Even I can work out the average there. 150. So we're 238 and we're 150. Let's find out, shall we? How many teeth does a great white shark have and which team has scored a point? 300. Kemah and Victoria.
Add
Very
us
well
together.
We add ours together.
Whoa, that's a different round.
Half a
But
point.
in that different round that doesn't exist, you just played an absolute blinder.
Next series.
Yeah, exactly. Very well played if you got close to 300 at home. Now, let's take a look at your next question. Originally broadcast between 1982 and 2004, how many episodes were there of the classic US sitcoms Cheers and Frasier combined?
Man.
What do you think at home?
You're an evil man. I love you.
Oh, I have no idea.
Okay, everyone's in. What do you think at home? I watch these like every morning. They've been repeating them right from the beginning. You see the first ever episode of Cheers, and they followed on pretty much immediately from each other, didn't they? Because Frasier went from one to the other. Kevin, what were you thinking?
I thought if I just keep writing 150, maybe it'll come good.
There we
good
go.
thinking.
Interesting. 150 says Kevin.
Respect.
JJ, have you written 150 as well?
I have not on this occasion.
That's not like you.
Well, are we adding this up or are we?
Yeah, exactly.
Frasier, who's in both series, I think he was like the longest running sitcom character or something like that. And I think they're quite high volume. I reckon there was like 20 odd episodes of series in it. I do reckon it's quite big. But this might not even be big enough. And I've gone with 400.
So your average, JJ and Kevin, is 275. Victoria, what were you thinking?
I think, like JJ, that's quite high volume, but I'm way over you two. I've gone. So, Kemah, I hope you...
Oh, girl.
1,000.
I love it.
1,000.
I love that energy.
I think I've blown it, but hey.
So you're from America.
Yeah.
I think you studied television.
Yeah.
Is it something you can give us some actual information on?
No, so in a similar way to you, I feel like most US sitcoms at present have like, that go on network television, have like 23 episodes.
Okay.
So I've just guessed that between them, there might be like 20 seasons or something, and I've gone for 460.
So your average, Victoria and Kemah, is 730. Victoria went big there.
Sorry.
I feel good about this.
Sometimes you got to
Victoria.
listen. Sometimes you got to throw all your money on the table.
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes you got to.
You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Exactly. You really do. Let's find out. And who has won the point? Oh. All right.
my God.
Yeah.
Your big answer dragged the average up.
Yeah.
Got
Yes.
the point.
Okay.
Very nicely done. Final question in this round. How many UNESCO World Heritage Sites are there in total worldwide? How many are there?
It's a great question. Wow.
Thanks.
Write
It is
a
good.
number. I'll take.
Oh,
I don't know.
done?
Done.
Okay, everyone's in. What do you think at home on this one? Kemah, did you have any clue on this, or did you just pluck a number?
So initially I went quite low, but then I was like, why would the UN be so disrespectful? Right? So I've now come to 215, which I feel like is still a bit disrespectful.
Because it's more nice place.
Yeah, we
Come on,
gotta
UN.
protect everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kemah. That's a very passionate plea.
Thank you.
215, you're saying. Victoria, up or down from 215?
So I'm a bit lower than you, Kemah.
Respect.
109.
Yeah.
It's a very specific number, though. which is
Yes.
So your average, Victoria and Kemah, is 162. JJ,
Yeah.
what do you
it's
think?
tricky.
We know what Kevin's gone for.
Yeah. Yeah, like Kevin, I
Have you
thought.
factored that in?
In fairness, to begin with, I thought like Kevin would, about 150 sounds reasonable. But then I was like, the world is big and there's
Yeah.
a lot of amazing things. So I ended up with 1,000.
1,000.
Turn up.
Interesting. 1,000. Kevin, are you going to surprise us?
I went for 500.
Okay.
Wow.
500. So your average is 750.
Two very
Wow.
So we've got 162, we've got 750. What do you think at home on this one? I couldn't call it. So how many UNESCO World Heritage Sites are there and which team has scored the point?
Oh.
Whoa, 1,121. Well played, JJ,
Well
actually. Someone just told me it's 32 in the UK.
Ah,
32
okay.
World Heritage Sites.
Wow.
I was way out.
That is the end of that round. Tablets away, please. Kevin and Victoria, if you would swap back seats. And we'll take a little look at what that has done to the scores. Sharks and World Heritage Sites and sitcoms mean we are now looking like this. Kemah, you have 2 points.
Wow.
Kevin and JJ, 3 points. Still in the lead. Victoria with 5 points. Well played, Victoria. Close, though. Close between everybody. 3 more rounds to go. Our next round is... Win when they're singing. You know how this works at home. Get your phones out, get your stopwatches out. What we're going to do, we'll play you the first couple of bars of a song, OK? We will then fade that song out. You have to keep playing along with it in your head. OK, the moment you think the first word is sung in that song, press your buzzers, please.
Nice.
And whoever is closest to the first word will win themselves a point. So let's do our first one. So everyone playing along at home, start your stopwatches now.
We went too early.
Oh, that was some guts, wasn't it, there from Kemah? Such peer pressure to press. Let's take a look at our timings here. So the song was I Don't Feel Like Dancing by Scissor Sisters. Kevin, you went first, 9:05, then Victoria, then JJ, and Kemah held up for another 5 seconds. What time have you got at home? Let's take a little listen, shall we, and see who scored a point. Absolutely no mucking about from Kevin Clifton. Next song, everyone at home, start your stopwatches now. Yeah, we were literally all on the same.
Kev was first.
And if anything, I was slow.
Interesting. OK, so it's Jump Around by House of Pain. Let's take a look at the times. Look at that, all within half a second of each other.
Gosh.
All within half a second of each other. What have you got at home? It'd be brilliant if we're all like 15 seconds out. Let's have a little listen, shall we, and see who scored the point. It's definitely going to be close. Absolutely done it.
Like...
Oh, well, JJ, you get yourself a point by being 9 seconds out. Well done.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
It's all that much.
Being slow. There you go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Final song in this round. Everybody at home, start your stopwatches now.
Yeah. It's an early one, that.
Whoa. I'm going to give everyone at home a little bit longer, just on the evidence of the last one.
Yeah.
OK, let's take a little look, shall we? The song was California Dreamin' by Mamas and Papas. So we're all within a second and a half of each other. Victoria went first. Kevin waited to the end. What have you got at home? California Dreamin'. Let's take a little listen and see who scored the point.
Well done.
But very well played, everyone, on that one. All very close. It's the end of that round. Let's take a look at our scores, shall we? 2 rounds before we find our first champion of the week. Here's how we look at the moment. Oh, it's lovely and close. Kemah, you're on 2. Whoa. Kevin, you're on 4. We have joint leaders now, Victoria and JJ. 5 points each.
Unbelievable. I'd be more nervous.
Everybody within 3 points of the lead. 2 rounds to go as well still. Anyone's game. Round 4 today is going to be... Where is Kazakhstan? If you take your tablets out, please. I'm going to show you a map now. Oh.
Africa.
What's that?
So the map is the United States of America. Now, I wonder if you could find me the following, please, and whoever is closest gets themselves a point. Okay. I'm looking for the location of the Battle of Little Bighorn, also known as Custer's Last Stand.
Oh, of course.
So where was that, and then where is that, is the question. So, Kevin, we've heard of it. Did you have any other clues to go on?
My dad's going to be so disappointed in me because he's really into all this.
Oh,
and I've heard him talk about this before. Like, he loves, like, sort of old battles and stuff and reading books about it. I've heard him talking about Custer's Last Stand, and I have absolutely no idea.
So, random guess?
Random guess.
Take a look where Kevin is. Kind of Louisiana?
Is it?
That would be. Yep. Kemah, do you know, is this something they taught you in American school? They didn't teach us over here?
Probably at some point.
Right, but...
I don't think it's Civil War, just because Little Bighorn is giving me Native American vibes. And I just imagined that somewhere Oklahoma-ish that would occur.
Let's see where you are. Yeah, you're on the border of Oklahoma and Kansas and Missouri.
Wow, you know so much. What are you, obsessed with America? Chill out.
Victoria.
I don't know the answer to this.
No.
So I've just gone on the coast for some reason.
Up in Maine. JJ, did you have any clues on this one?
I'm not even specifically sure which conflict it was, but a lot of it happened over on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Right.
So I've kind of gone East Coasty.
Okay, let's see where JJ is. North Carolina. Yeah, so listen, we're going to learn something. Let's find out, shall we? Where was the Battle of Little Bighorn and who scored a point?
Oh, my goodness.
Montana, it was Kemah. You're the closest.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, not that close, but the closest. The next thing we'd like you to find is this, please. The headquarters of the CIA. Where is that?
Wow. I should know. I used to work there.
Did you really? Lovely. We are all in. Kemah, the CIA. Do you know where that is based?
Oh, no idea. But sometimes when we're watching TV, they're like Langley.
Yes,
And,
yeah.
and is that in Virginia? You know what
Well,
I mean?
that I
Who
don't know.
knows?
Yeah.
But
And
I've heard of
which one
Langley.
is Virginia? So that's what I tried to find out.
Okay, great. So you're playing what is it, Virginia? We'll find out if that's Virginia, I guess. Victoria, what were you thinking?
It is Langley. Now
Langley,
you've
yeah.
said that. I don't know where Langley is. I've put Washington. I think I've put Washington.
Yeah, I mean, it's very similar places. JJ,
Same thought process. Good old Langley.
let's see where JJ is. 3 separate states there, I think, but it's very, very close to each other. Kevin, what were you thinking?
My thought process was it's probably going to be over on the east somewhere, but I'll go left a bit.
Someone is in Kentucky, someone's in DC, someone is in Maryland, and someone's in Virginia. And tell you what else is in Virginia, Langley is in Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's find out. You would hope it would be Kemah, but who is in Virginia? Who's won the point? Well, do you know what, Victoria? You're not in Virginia, but you are. Kemah's in Virginia. I'm going to give Kemah and Victoria a point each.
Well, thank you so much for your charity. Oh, maybe I can get that fondue pot.
Final question in this round. I wonder if you can find this, please. A 540-foot replica of the Eiffel Tower.
Groovy.
Wow.
Where is that? Have a little point at the screen at home if you think you know where that is. Everyone in? Victoria, any clues?
Paris gave New York Statue of Liberty, so I'm
Okay.
thinking Eiffel Tower replica in New York. But I've been to New York. I've never seen a 540.
You would see it, right?
replica. Well, that's the
Surely.
thing. But I can't think of another rational explanation, so I put New York.
So you got New York, okay. Yeah, New York. JJ, do you have a rational explanation?
She's looking for exactly. It's not a rational explanation because it's Las Vegas and nothing's rational there.
wow.
And I believe, well, they certainly do have a replica Eiffel Tower in there. The height of it, I'm not sure, but it looked pretty big.
Yeah.
So yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada, and I think that's where that is.
Kevin, were you thinking the same?
I was thinking along the same lines as JJ, thinking about Vegas, but then I thought I couldn't point to Vegas on the map of America.
Oh, that's annoying.
So I've gone for a rough sort of guess
You've gone in the middle again.
where
just
that
to-
might be.
Kemah, did you know this one?
I got Vegas as well.
It's beginning to look a lot like Vegas. Okay, it is in Vegas. Let's see who is closest and who's won the point. JJ, you're the
well
closest.
done.
Very well done.
Good man.
what
We're all
can I
three of
buy
us
with
going to
that?
get.
Should I be proud of that?
I think so. I think so. Paris, Vegas, Blackpool. Those are the Eiffel Towers, aren't they? That's the end of that round. Tablets away, please. We have one round to go on Monday's House of Games. Let's take a look at our final little glimpse at the leaderboard before Answer Smash. Whoa,
Wow.
2 points.
Wow.
Really did me.
Everybody.
Close.
Kevin and Kemah have 4 points each.
Wow.
Victoria and JJ 6 points each.
Close.
And 2 points is nothing in our final round. Our final round, of course, is Answer Smash. There are points for correct answers. There are points off for incorrect answers. Anybody could still win this. I wish you all the very, very best of luck. Fingers on buzzers, please. Your first category is salad ingredients. Those will be the pictures. So there'll be a clue above. Smash it into the salad ingredient below, please. Who is the masked protagonist of Andrew Lloyd Webber's 1986 hit musical? Yes, Kevin.
Fantomato.
Fantomato? Well played, Kevin. Fantomato, the Fantomato. Here's your next clue and your next salad ingredient. Which Elvis Presley song shares a title with the 1957 film in which it features? Kevin.
Jailhouse Rocket.
Wow.
Is that right? It is right. Well played. Jailhouse Rocket. Jailhouse Rocket. Nicely done, Kevin. Coming up
Mentioned
on the
his dad a
rails.
couple of times, and now he's popping.
I just want to impress you, Dad.
Next category. Australian actors. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues above. Which Beatles song with nonsensical lyrics is partly inspired by a Lewis Carroll poem? No one risking it. Shall I tell you? I am the Wall Russell Crowe.
That is brilliant. Wow.
It does mess with your mind this round. Let's take a look at our next Australian actor and our next clue. Which animated TV series is centred around Peter Griffin and his family? Yes, Victoria.
Family Guy Pearce.
Family Guy Pearce.
Wow.
Nicely done. Family Guy and Guy Pearce. Next clue and next Australian actor. Which Edith Piaf song is also the title of the biopic based on her life, starring Marion Cotillard?
You lose points.
I know the song. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know the song and her name, but I don't know her surname.
OK, no one's going to risk it. What do you think at home? Are you risking this? She's called Rose something, isn't she?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. La Vie en Rose Byrne. La Vie en Rose Byrne. Well done if you said that at home. Next category. We're done for Monday. We're done for Monday. Good round for
Definitely.
Kevin. Victoria got a point there as well. It was very close going into that final round. Who has won? Monday's House of Games. It's going to be such a close week, I think. We started with a very close one. Who was our first champion? By 1 point, Victoria Derbyshire. Well played.
Wow, that is high,
Very well
isn't it?
played. Family Guy Pearce winning you the title there.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Victoria, you've won yourself a prize.
Hooray!
Which one of these? You still want to go for the umbrella? Now it's actually there.
I'm going to swap to cricket bat.
You're going cricket bat?
Is that all right?
Home protection.
Came out of left field.
I've got boys. They'll use it in the summer.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Yeah.
Victoria Derbyshire wins a House of Games cricket bat. Congratulations, Victoria. And let's take a look at our first weekly leaderboard. Victoria up the top there, JJ and Kevin with 3, Kemah with 1 at the bottom there. 4 more days to go. Congratulations, Victoria. Lovely start. Shall we do it again tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Do it.
See you all here, same time, same place. We'll see you as well, same time, same place, on the House of Games.
That is a substantial piece of sporting kit. Thank you. That is great.
So great, if ever they want an advert, that is a substantial piece of sporting kit.